Welcome to this SciDocs instructional video on how to renew your lease on an expired or suspended cloud-hosted server using your Apple iOS or Android mobile device. This video assumes that you already have a user account at SciDocs and that you have an existing service at SciDocs that is currently in a suspended state. If you do not already have a user account at SciDocs, you may want to view the instructional video titled How to Create a New User Account at SciDocs from your mobile device. This video is available from the SciDocs knowledge base under the category of instructional videos. You can get to the SciDocs knowledge base from the sidebar menu button. Please note that during this video I will be using a mouse pointer to indicate which buttons to press on your mobile device and when to press them. The first step will be to download and install the SciDocs app from either the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, depending upon what type of mobile device you have. In the App Store, search for SciDocs, that's S-I-T-E space O-X, and once you've found the SciDocs app, download it and install it. Then open the app and you will see a screen that looks like this. You'll see several buttons that allow you to order new services, manage your account, or contact us. In the upper right hand corner of the screen, you'll see a button labeled Account. Press this button to display a pull-down menu, and in this menu press Login. The login screen will be displayed where you will enter your email address and password associated with your SciDocs user account. I have a demo user account set up for the purpose of this video, and so I'm going to enter it now. The email address is video@scidocs.com, and I'll enter the password associated with that. And you would of course enter your own email address and password and then press the login button. The account home screen will be displayed where you can view several different types of information, including the number of active services you have, any invoices that are due, and the number of open tickets you have. To renew your lease on a server that you currently have at SciDocs, press the sidebar menu button and then press Services and then press My Services. This will display a screen showing your products and services that you have leased at SciDocs. This demo user account will only have one service, an AIX LPAR. This LPAR is shown to be in a suspended state, meaning that it is not currently running. It was shut down when the lease expired. Please make a note that only suspended server leases may be renewed. So it has to be in a suspended state before you can renew it. Since this AIX LPAR is in a suspended state, we can renew that lease on that LPAR. So let's see how to do that now. There is a function to renew your server lease contained within the details page associated with each server. So click on the View Details button of the AIX LPAR to access that Renew Your Server Lease function. This screen will show you the details associated with this suspended leased server. You can see the configuration parameters associated with this lease. You can see the amount of time it was leased during its last active period. You can see the operating system. You can see the number of processors it had during the last active period. You can see the amount of memory that it had during the last active period, and you can see the amount of storage that it had. If you scroll down in this page, you'll also see the expire date and terminate date. The expire date is the date and time of when the lease expired on this LPAR. At this date and time, the LPAR was suspended, but it was not removed. Everything on the LPAR still exists, but it is inaccessible after the expire date. The terminate date is the date and time when the LPAR will be deleted and removed. The LPAR will not be recoverable after this date and time. This mobile user interface will allow you to renew the LPAR lease period by renewing the lease. You can perform the renew function up to and until the time and date indicated in the terminate date field. For the purpose of verifying that we were successfully able to renew the server lease in this video, we'll make a note of the current expire date and terminate date. The current expire date is February 5th, 2015 at 16:05, and the current terminate date is February 6th, 2015 at 16:05. The time between the expire date and the terminate date is called the grace period, and it is during this grace period that the server lease can be renewed. When we renew this server lease, the expire and terminate dates will change according to when we renew the server and how much time we renewed the server for. If you scroll down on the screen, you will see the renew server lease function. This function will allow you to renew your server lease and to change the computing resources associated with this server. You can choose the amount of time to lease the server using the pull-down menu and selecting the option you want. You can renew your server lease for a specific amount of time by selecting the number of days, weeks, or up to a month. For the purpose of this video, I will choose to renew the lease for 3 days. I can also change the number of processors if I wanted to do that, and I could also change the amount of memory. I could add memory or delete memory if I wanted to do that as well. When you finish selecting the options, press the Renew Server Lease button. This will display the order summary screen where it will show your new order and the options you selected. You can verify that your order is correct and remove the item from the shopping cart if you want to do that. From the screen, you can continue shopping by pressing this button. This will allow you to add additional products and services to your shopping cart before you check out. For the purpose of this video, I will press the checkout button to continue with the order for this one single item in the shopping cart. This will display the checkout screen where you can finalize your order. This screen will show you all of the items that you are ordering and the details associated with the user placing the order, the payment methods that are configured for the user placing the order, and then you can also enter any instructions or notes that you want to enter about this LPAR. You'll then need to press the checkbox associated with the statement that says you have read and agreed to the terms of service. After that, then you can press the complete order button to finalize your order and begin the renew server lease process. This will display the order confirmation screen. Your order number is displayed on this screen. From this screen, you can view the server renewal service you just ordered by pressing the My Services button, or you can press the sidebar menu button, select Services, and My Services. This will display a screen showing your products and services that you have leased and ordered at SiteOx. We see now that there are two services listed: our original AIX LPAR in a suspended state and a new AIX LPAR in a pending state. The new AIX LPAR that is pending is the server renewal we just ordered, and it is in a pending state while it's being processed. It will take a couple of minutes for the system to process the server lease renewal order, so I will pause the video while that takes place. I'm resuming the video now. The server lease renewal request is now complete. However, we still see this screen showing two AIX LPARs, one suspended and one pending. So I'll refresh this screen to update the status by going to the sidebar menu and selecting Services and pressing My Services. This will refresh the screen, and now we see that there is only one AIX LPAR listed, and it is currently in an active state. So our renewal was successful. We should be now able to access that server using the previously sent connection information. So how can we verify that this renewal actually happened? There's a couple of different ways. During the processing of the renew request, you would have been sent a notification to your email address to inform you that a server lease renewal was performed, so you can check your email to see that. And a support ticket was created containing this same notification message that was emailed to you, so you can check your support tickets on SiteOx to verify the renewal request. And how do you get to your support tickets? You can go to the sidebar menu and go to Support and click on Tickets. Another way to verify the renewal was performed is to view the details associated with the AIX LPAR and look at the new expire and terminate dates associated with the LPAR. So I'll press the View Details button to look at those dates. This will display a screen containing the details of the renewed server lease. From the details, you can see the host name, and you can see the lease time has now changed to 3 days. Previously it was 1 day, now it's 3 days. This reflects the lease time we requested in our server lease renewal. So now let's look at the new expire and terminate dates. If you scroll down on the screen, you will see the new expire and terminate dates. Again, the expire date is the date and time of when the lease will expire and the server will be suspended. We see the new expire date is 3 days from the date and time of when the server lease renewal request was made. So now let's look at the terminate date, and we see that the terminate date is now 3 days beyond the expire date. So we can see in the details of the server lease, the lease time was renewed for the requested 3 days. We can of course connect to the renewed server by using our connection information, usernames and passwords as they existed before the server was suspended. So whatever usernames and passwords you had on the server before it was suspended will exist and will be accessible using those credentials. And that is it on how to renew your lease on an expired or suspended cloud-hosted server using your Apple iOS or Android mobile device. If you would like additional information on the various products and services provided by SiteOx, you can go to siteox.com and view the knowledge base. In the knowledge base, there are lots of instructional videos that describe how to perform all of the features and functions associated with automated deployment of systems into the cloud. There's also a list of services in the knowledge base provided by SiteOx, and there are lots of how-to articles there as well. That is the end of this video. Thank you for listening and watching.